You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I think it's like this ethereal entity that
Craig is a they.
but I'm just saying, like, I think they have like a specific, like, I don't think they have a physical form in the real world. Okay, is this part of it? I don't know. All right. Hey everyone, welcome to Animal Genius World. This is a podcast by animals for animals. I am your host Nirav, and I'm joined by my co-host Annie.
Hello.
And each week on the show, we pick a specific animal to talk about, and walking the fine tightrope between scientific and casual. And this week, we're talking about leopard geckos. And
leopard geckos.
Yeah, they have their own theme song. They have walkout
I
music.
was about to say yum, and I was like, nah, that's not right.
You own a leopard gecko. Please don't say yum.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're joined this week by our first ever guest, Zanna Rubia. Say hello, Zanna.
Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Zanna, you are an expert on leopard geckos, correct?
Yes, my sweet angel son. Absolutely.
Okay. So it was a weird thing to say, but we'll keep moving. So it just so happens actually that both Zanna, my friend here, and Annie actually are the proud owners of leopard geckos. So we've got two geckos in the chat right now.
Yeah, Nirav was like, "Oh, I have a friend who has a leopard gecko. We should do leopard geckos." And I was like, "Nirav, I have a leopard gecko." And he was like, "What?"
And he's like, "What?" Really shocked.
I feel like you don't talk about it a lot. Whereas, like, every time I see Zanna, she's talking about Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, I've only had him for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Probably more like 8 months.
What is yours name?
Mine is named Chupacabra, but I call him Choopy.
That's adorable. I'm all for that.
Yes, and then Zanna, you have to give your leopard gecko's full Christian name.
Yeah, Fat Ass Yoshi. I call him by his last name mainly.
You don't normally call him Fat Ass. It's just Yoshi.
Right.
Well, I will say that whenever you do, like, tell people about him, like, the first time, you usually just say Fat Ass Yoshi and then just, like, brush by it without explaining.
It's a great name. I love it.
It's normal.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, let's go ahead and open up with some animal encounters. So let's talk about some animals maybe you saw this week, maybe you interacted with. Annie, why don't you go first?
All right. I was at my job. I work at a local university taking care of the animals, and some of the animals that we take care of are mice. And I have this cage of mice that's in one of my rooms that I love to death. I call them the stacking mice. There's 6 of them in the cage, and they all love each other so much. Like, sometimes, like, the mice don't usually really like cuddle with each other or anything. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't, depending on how much they like each other. But these guys literally sleep in a giant pile. It is the cutest thing ever. And they like lay like on top of each other, which is like why I call them like the stacking mice.
Is that normal?
Not usually. Like, but they're like kind of, because the cages are like they're like, they have air pumped in through the back, so they're like, it's not like bars, it's like flat enclosed walls, so they can like lean against the wall when they sleep, which is also like absolutely adorable because they're like squished up against the side of the container, but they're just the cutest little things and I love them.
That was pretty good.
Cute.
Yeah.
Zanna, have you encountered any animals this week?
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about my cat because she was like dealing with like an infection. So like eye infection and like respiratory thing. So I took her over to the doctor at like 7:30 in the morning because I'm like, I don't know how I did it. So I dropped her off and there were like some really cute cats and like really cute dogs. So I dropped her off. She did her own thing. I came back and the nurse was like, yeah, she was like so chill. I could like pick her up and just like carry her around the place. And like, there were like a lot of dogs barking. And so Aurora's like, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I'm proud of you. You're doing great, kid.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's why I always have to talk to my bunnies before I take them to the vet. And I have to be like, you're going to be good.
Oh, how many pets do you have?
I have
Enough.
I have 2 rabbits and a leopard gecko.
Oh, okay, got you. And a cat?
It's my family's cat, but I call her my cat because she is actually my cat, but I can't have her here.
Oh, that's understandable.
But she's nearby. Did you have any fun animal encounters this week, Nirav?
Yeah, there's this girl I've been hanging out with. I was at her place and I got to hang out with her dog and 2 cats. This dog is extremely exciting. Her name is Zuri. Kind of a Dalmatian mix kind of thing going on.
Oh my god. Is she
Gigantic.
big Dalmatian?
Just just like a monolith.
Aww.
Just absolute unit.
Baby.
Yeah, very baby. Also just sort of like loves sitting on my lap, I guess.
Yes.
So
well, animals love you, Nirav.
That's true.
Oh my god, just really quickly. Sorry, I have to tell the story of my rabbits. I have a small Netherland dwarf, which are basically like the pugs of rabbits. They're tiny and they got tiny ears. And she's a little asshole, as I'm looking at her right now as I say this. But she has small animal energy. And so she did not really like to be touched. She doesn't really like to be picked up. She's there, and sometimes she'll let you pet her, but she's just there doing her own thing. She just wants you to feed her. Nirav comes over and sleeps on my couch at my old house, and he's like playing video games at night while I'm sleeping. Yeah, the important stuff. And and freaking Juniper is sitting on his feet and on his lap while he's playing video games.
She likes Nathan Drake. Also, she likes that when I refer to her by her true name, which is Junebug.
Aww.
Well, yeah, I mean, I usually I call her Turd Nugget.
Come on.
Yeah, you.
That's adorable.
She's a little bunny turd. She's round and black. She's also a jerk. She woke me up yesterday because she was chewing on my dresser because she does that when she wants me to wake up because she knows she's not supposed to. She's a jerk. But anyway, leopard
she's very
geckos.
smart. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nirav's Dalmatian story. Continue.
Oh no, I also got to walk the dog, and that was very exciting because I haven't done that in a long time. And dog is
is she a good walker?
Yeah, very well behaved. She's actually a rescue also, but she's very well behaved and very loving. Yeah, she was to my understanding, she was like in a bad place before. So
really?
Or not, the bad place is not good, but the fact that she's in a new place.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, so anyway, I had a good animal week. I also speaking of animals, I did see the movie Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's good, right?
It's extremely good actually. I am confused by it.
It's a superhero movie.
Well, because it's a DC movie, and I was like, well, that doesn't sound right. Why is this good?
I heard, wasn't there a Blue Beetle TV show? Or no, that was just the Beetle, which is a whole different thing.
That was a different thing, yeah. Blue Beetle was like one of the characters in Young Justice, if you watched that. But no, it's really good because it's not really about being a superhero. It's very much like I this is kind of my summary line, which was like a lot of people when Encanto came out were like, oh, I also have this very dysfunctional, shitty family. This I really related to this movie, and I was like, I don't. And, like this is a movie about like a very tight knit, loving family that is struggling to support each other every day, and they care about each other a lot. And I was like, I feel like I relate a lot more to this movie, and it feels very personal. It's about a lower class Latino family like struggling to survive in fucking ultra capitalist America. So it's actually very, very good. I highly recommend it. So check it out.
It's about family.
It literally is about
family.
The last line of I think my review was going up today, but like the last line of my review is like, "Hey, Vin Diesel, maybe you could like take some notes about showing and not telling."
It's about family.
Family. I am Groot. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely the same movie.
He is Groot. It's the same man.
I know.
All right, so let's get into it. So Zanna, we've been kind of starting off with this impossible sort of challenge, which I would like for you to take it this week, which is, can you pretend that we are aliens, okay? We've never seen any animals on Earth, and you were trying to explain to me what a leopard gecko is.
Okay, let's do this. So it's like a weird moving stick with legs, and like there's like a tail. And it's kind of like if you could imagine the end of a paintbrush. And it has like that special curl at the end.
We also have paintbrushes on our world.
And then so it's just like, imagine like a colorful moving stick with legs just walking around and just it being very slow. So it's like a molasses stick with a paintbrush attached to it.
A molasses stick with a paintbrush attached to it is very wonderful.
I will take 3.
Yes.
3 leopard geckos.
Yeah.
You'd have to have them in all different tanks. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Unless they're females.
Yeah,
females who can live together.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. I saw something about that too. So
wait, really quickly, is Fat Ass Yoshi a man or a woman gecko?
He's a boy. He's a man. He's a grown man.
He's a man.
Yes, my gecko is also a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always every time I see Yoshi, he's always like lifting in his little tank.
He's got little like barbells.
He's got like tiny barbells, and then he like cracks open a beer, and then he's like watching the baseball game, which is like I thought was like maybe not healthy, but anyway.
It happens every night. We're trying to work on it.
Yeah, that's why he's got a little. It's why he's got a little fatness on there. He's drinking too much beer.
He's got a beer gut. Okay, so the so we're like. I will say that like most of the stuff we're going to talk about applies to like most of the species of geckos, which I believe I've discovered there are 5 main species of geckos, and there's some subspecies of those. But so leopard geckos are easily the most, I would say, common to people because they are very commonly used as pets, as we have seen today.
2 out of 3.
I would say like 2/3 of the people that I know in this moment have leopard gecko pets.
Yes.
So
yeah, well.
It's so chill because like when I first got my son, he was kind of active, but like as they get older, like they're really good pets because all you do is just give them crickets, refill their water, and they just sleep almost all day and they just do their own thing. They don't require a lot of care, although it's great to give them attention. Of course.
I think mine might be a little bit too dense I usually feed mine mealworms and dubia roaches because I think crickets are too fast for him.
Oh, really?
He won't eat them if they're not moving. I don't know, man. He's also like kind of an idiot because I'll like I sent the picture this morning to the chat and it's like I'll like have a mealworm and I'll put it right in front of him and I'll be like it'll be wriggling and he does his thing where he like tenses like he's gonna go after it and then he just completely misses. I'm like, dude,
that sounds about right.
I don't know how to help you. I literally put it in a dish for you, and if they touch his face too much, he lets go of them, and I'm like, man, now there's like 3 dubia roaches in your tank. I eat them later. But
I give Yoshi crickets because he needs the workout and the exercise.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to that point. I'm hoping he's just a tiny baby who doesn't know.
Yeah.
There. But anyway, show us your found knowledge, Nirav.
Yeah, I have obtained knowledge through the old scriptures.
It's called Google.
Mostly Wikipedia, but I did a few Google searches to support my findings. So the leopard.
What are you doing?
Come on.
Sorry, my cat is making a surprise. Go for it.
That's okay. So leopard gecko is a ground-dwelling lizard native to the rocky, dry grassland and desert regions of Afghanistan, Iran, Pakistan, India, and Nepal. So that's my people. So back off. We created leopard geckos.
We founded leopard geckos.
Yeah.
As
Leopard
we've
gecko,
known on this show, everybody who says they found something definitely did it. Okay.
Yeah. So it actually is the first domesticated species of lizard, as far as people can tell. Yeah.
Sounds
So
about right.
yeah. They've been pets for a very long time. Actually, it's not a new fad or anything. So geckos are estimated to have been around since like about 180 to 225 million years ago, which is right around when the first dinosaurs were appearing. So they're really, if you think about it, but not too much, they're basically little dinosaurs.
Aww. Are they
it.
so they're younger than grass. Or trees. I'm using trees as my
I'm gonna
species
say
marker.
maybe all but like 4 animals we cover are gonna be younger than trees. So
yeah. Fair enough.
Maybe not a good metric. That's why I was kind of using dinosaurs as a good cutoff point.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
So, whatever. So, by the way, again, just to remind you how long, quote unquote, like dinosaurs, like everything we group under that, were around. They started around 220 million years ago and were around until 65 million years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah, dinosaurs and their kinfolk roamed and ruled the earth for like 200 million years almost. So
do you know were they like kind of the gecko that we know today, or were they like a very large version of them? Like, do we know?
Aww.
Like, because you know how like everything back then was very large.
Was there like a big gecko wandering around? I don't know, but I want to say yes. I'd like to. I'm gonna go ahead and spread some misinformation on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there was a big gecko named Geckos giganticus. I'm actually curious if you want to look into that.
I'm looking it up.
So leopard geckos were first classified by zoologist Edward Blythe in 1854. They are Eublepharus macularis, and so
sounds like Harry Potter.
This is Latin. So
exactly.
Everyone's like single point of reference. Yeah, one single point of reference for the language of Latin is just like, oh, that sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Oh, Ellie's fighting today. Hold on.
Oh, she's a feisty one.
You ready to fight?
Always.
She's always ready to fight. Yeah.
You want to go to cat jail?
She's like, come at me, bro. I'm ready.
I'm gonna send her to cat jail in a second.
Okay.
Underneath a laundry basket, because that's what I always picture when I think of cat jail.
Cat jail is just me putting her in my bedroom and closing the door.
Oh, okay. Lame.
Yeah, it's less. I would say less restrictive than the laundry basket method.
Yeah. I would do that, but like Yoshi's in there, and I don't mind them like looking at each other, but like I have a massive heat lamp on top of his cage, and I'm like, what if she knocks it over and like it starts a fire, and I'm like, these people don't know I have a cat, that'll be terrible.
Uh-oh. I hope they don't listen to this podcast. I hope your landlords don't listen to this podcast.
Hello, I hope y'all are doing well.
Landlords aren't allowed to listen to our podcast, sorry.
Oh,
if you're
perfect.
a landlord, you have to go away.
Tune out now.
Yep. Is he putting her in cat jail?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I don't know if you could hear me. I was shouting ACAB when you were talking about landlords. I'm not sure why.
I'll be right back. Aurora, what are you doing?
A-lab.
I will say I have looked up the dinosaur. What we would say would be closer to like a gecko were kind of normal gecko size. There were larger reptiles at the time, but they were more kind of like iguanas.
All right, what did I miss?
Oh my god!
During the dinosaur time, they were basically just lizard size.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name Eublepharus is a combination of of Greek words actually. So U meaning good or true, and then there's blepharos, which means eyelid. So eyelids is the primary characteristic that distinguishes this members of this family from other geckos, along with a lack of lamale. Do you guys know lamale?
No, but it sounds like a tamale.
I was
It's
going to say, it
not.
sounds like a food.
Yeah.
Lamale are basically the lizard equivalent of suction cups that they have on their feet. So,
Mhm.
yeah, leopard geckos are
kind
one
of
of these.
Mediterranean geckos.
Yeah. So leopard geckos are the only species of gecko that don't have this, where they can't like climb up walls, basically.
Good.
Yeah, which I think has helped make them good pets.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I'm not sure if you're I say I'm not sure if you're going to talk about this while I literally have your notes in front of me, but my favorite what I feel like I'm actually a fake leopard gecko owner now. I really wanted to get, because at the science center that I volunteer at, they have African fat-tailed geckos, which
They're
are
so cool looking.
yeah, which are basically leopard geckos, except for that they're from Africa instead of like the Middle East, and they have a slightly different pattern, but they're like the only other one that also has eyelids and also doesn't have sticky pads. But continue.
Yes, I will, but not because you told me to. Hang on a second. Okay, so I was talking about the the name. So Macularius is a fun name. That one is from Latin, which is why it sounds like a Harry Potter spell. And it's from the Latin word macula, meaning spot or blemish, which refers to the natural spotted markings. Fun fact: did anyone play the game Plague Tale?
I have not, but I've seen you play.
I was gonna say I've seen you play it.
Okay.
I think I've watched you play it for like 30 minutes.
Fair enough. The disease in that game, it's it's back in like old France and medieval France, but like the disease, the plague disease, is called the macula because it's like it like creates a bunch of spots on people's bodies.
I'm reading Elantris right now by Brandon Sanderson, and that's also the blight.
Oh, is that part of the Cosmere-verse?
Everything is part of the Cosmere.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna get that tattooed across my face.
Yeah. I think I'll probably try and read the second Stormlight book. I actually didn't like the first one very much. I know I'm like maybe the only person on Earth, but
that's Way of Kings?
Yeah, the Way of Kings. Yeah, I read it. It was like all right. I think it was a lot longer and denser than it needed to be.
It's like 600 pages, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Even more than that.
No, I think it's like 700 almost.
That's why I haven't started, but you should read the Mistborn series if you haven't yet. It's the best one. I will say that to everybody.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, like the first Mistborn book is maybe my favorite book of all time.
Oh my god, though, you have to read the other two. Have you read them?
I did. Yeah, I read them.
Okay, good.
I just
the third one, it's just like everything crashes together, and it's like
I like the third one. I think the second one was the least good. But anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's the middle. But
whatever. Okay, listen, leopard geckos. They have magic powers.
Yes,
they
when
do.
You feed
they
them
can
various
fly.
metals. Okay, so leopard geckos are predators. They eat a variety of prey items, and so they mostly will eat invertebrates, but they'll also kind of get into vertebrate prey, including mouse pups. Stacking mice.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they're coming for the stacking mice. I think the stacking mice are about the size of a leopard gecko. So I think
the stacking mice are like so whimsical. They sound like they're out of a Miyazaki movie.
Yeah, they all just like pop on top of each other.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So breeders of captive leopard geckos have reported that sufficiently fed, they will not cannibalize the young, but they will definitely cannibalize their own young when they're out in the wild and they get hungry. So if you are a leopard gecko child and your dad is kind of like looking at you funny, I would roll out of there.
Roll out.
So like I said, they don't have the lamellae on their foot, so they can't like climb smooth vertical walls. They still can sometimes make it up like very ridged vertical walls or rock surfaces. So they should be able to do that. But we're getting on to our first vocab word today. which
Ooh.
is leopard geckos are polyphodonts. So let's talk about our polyphodos and polyphodonts.
Oh my god. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. So, polyphodonts are basically animals that replace all of their teeth continuously throughout their life. Which I found out is actually a large number of reptiles. So alligators and crocodiles included in that. So basically, every few months, they'll just kind of like their teeth will just drop out and a new one grows.
Yeah.
I didn't think leopard geckos really had teeth.
They do.
They have like 1,000 or something.
They're like the
They have
tiny,
100 teeth.
tiny ones.
Oh, 100?
Yeah, 1,000 is a
100,
lot of
1,000.
teeth. What are you talking about?
I mean, like if they were like super small.
Yeah.
They're sharp too. Like if like a leopard gecko bites you, most likely you're gonna draw blood, and I'm like, okay, JK.
Yeah. So a polyphodont is kind of in contrast to a diphodont, which sounds like a dinosaur but is not. So stay with me. A diphodont is basically an animal that replaces its teeth once in its life. So humans would be included in that group. That is most mammals. Most mammals will like have baby teeth basically, and they'll fall out and will grow adult teeth, and those adult teeth will stay in. But yeah, geckos replace them every 3 to 4 months just for their entire lives. Just fall right out.
I want to. What is like? I want like a tiny. So really quickly to preface this, I've realized that I have like a crow brain, and like I just like kind of want like a little vial full of just like gecko teeth.
Oh man, that's gonna be like the smallest container.
No, I just like
I'm
so imagine like
so
cat tongue, but like way smaller. Like you know how like cat tongues would have that weird brush-like thing?
Yeah.
But like imagine it like half the size. That's basically like the row of teeth. It's very small.
Yeah, I'm
Do
like
leopard geckos have teeth? What's even going on in there?
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're like literally. They're basically
very, very tiny.
It's like basically just like sandpaper.
Yeah.
For humans, yeah. Like, I think they're pretty cool though. So leopard geckos also have very distinctly thick tails to store fat. Same way that like a camel hump will reserve fat for when they're hungry, stuff like that. It's like a reservoir for the fatty tissue. So they can use that as nourishment if like they're starving. But yeah, when they're hunting, leopard geckos can lift their tails in a twitching or wagging motion as they approach their prey.
Oh yeah, the hypnotic tail wag.
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
cute.
It sounds cute. I like when I feel like that's a good like if you see a gecko coming at you and it's like doing the tail wag, then it's about to eat you. So you should leave.
Yeah.
Well,
there's like different types of like tail wags. So if it's like shaking like a rattlesnake, it's very excited and it will go after you. But if it's like doing this weird wave-like motion, it's kind of like one of those like stay away sort of things, or like you said, trying to capture the prey.
Yeah. So like I mean, since we're talking about the tail, of course, like pretty much the defining feature of geckos is that they can dislocate their tails if they get too afraid or if prey is attacking them, and the tail will pop off and they will just grow a new one.
And also, then it won't be pointy if they lose it.
Correct. Yeah, the regenerated tails are stumpy and they do not have the same appearance as the original tail.
Yeah.
Have either of you had a tail popping situation?
No.
God no.
Yeah, you'd like to think no if you're owning one. Yeah.
I would think so, but like, yeah, if they get like too frightened, there are other animals that that's much easier. So starfish are a good example. Like if you pick up a starfish and like you poke it the wrong way, it'll just eject its limbs. Like it's wasting no time.
But starfish are just like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I can just grow these back and hide under a rock in the meantime.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just kind of toss them in the water, and they're like, "I'm just a blob of flesh today," and that's okay.
Yeah.
So the leopard gecko's primary defense against predators is to not be caught, which is not a good defense system.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
It's they basically like do the cryptic coloration thing, right? Which is camouflaging because of their spotted bodies. They're able to camouflage a little bit more easily into certain environments, and they also remain hidden during the daytime, which is both to avoid heat and also to avoid being spotted. They may vocalize in an attempt to ward off predators. I don't know that works. Have you ever had a vocalization situation?
I did when he was a little baby.
Yeah.
The first time that I picked him up, I scared him, and he did a like.
Like
they make kind of they make a little scream noise. It's like.
It's kind of adorable, but I'm also like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm like, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They also make like this hissing noise too. Like if they really don't like the situation, they're like.
Oh, and I do know that they can do the thing. Like I saw a video online that it was like a leopard gecko, and it had a fly in its tank, and it didn't like it, and it was literally, just going.
Oh,
because it was upset, and they were trying to figure out what it was, and it turned out that there was a fly in their tank, and they were like, "Oh my god!"
Yes.
I was gonna say, Nirav, did you die? Are you okay?
Okay, so we have another vocab word coming in, which is sexual dimorphism. Do you guys know what that is?
Yes.
No.
Do you want to say what it is, Annie?
It means that the females and the males look different.
Yeah, basically that they are different.
Oh yeah.
And that they also will appear different. So that's something that of course for my gamers out there, you know Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
That was actually a feature that they added in the second generation of Pokemon was sexual dimorphism. So like the males and female species look slightly different. And that's actually down to like very specific things. I don't know if people like notice, but like for instance, like even like with Butterfree, like the male and females have like different patterns on their wings and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do know like they like introduced the Wobbuffet that's wearing lipstick, you know.
Yeah, I thought that was very funny.
I love that one.
Very good. And then also Weezing has a hat now, which is also very funny. He's got a top hat. Yeah, very good. Okay. So the leopard geckos actually are the species the sex of leopard geckos is like really hard to determine for the young ones. But they generally you just kind of have to like poke around down there and see what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, male leopard I mean, I guess you mean when they're younger. I was gonna say male leopard geckos, like when they're older, kind of they basically have like, you know, like a kind of a like scrotal sac.
It's described as a bulge.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're called peens, like P-E-N-S, I believe, for males, and then I don't remember what the females have that name.
Yeah,
probably a vent is probably what they're called.
I think it is called vent. Yeah.
Yeah, I think fish have this. Some fish have the same thing. Anyway, so males can determine the sex of other leopard geckos by smelling the pheromones on their skin, which is also how I do it. Males will respond to other males with aggressive behavior, as we said earlier, while they demonstrate courtship towards the females. And towards other males, the male like kind of raises itself up from the ground and will extend limbs and arch its back with swelling of the tongue and aggression, and make short dashes and quick, vigorous bites, which frequently lacerate the skin and severely injure the opponent sometimes.
Oh, with their tiny little teeth.
Yeah, with their tiny teeth.
Tiny baby teeth.
When they're shedding their skin, males will sometimes behave that same way towards females, which I guess they're just like cranky, and I'm like, I don't know. This sounds like I'm like shedding my skin, so I'm gonna beat my wife, which is not a good thing.
They just because they're uncomfy when they shed their skin. Yeah. They're just like itchy and like.
I'm itchy too. I haven't beaten anybody.
You know, when we all shed our skin every month, right? Am I right?
Am I right? Am I right, reptilians?
So what is the sexual dimorphism?
Oh, sorry. It's the underside of the belly. So like their bodies are shaped differently. Is that there's like this like bulge like there for males, whereas females don't have that. Where like so for example, slugs we talked about last week do not have this feature.
They're all just there.
They are all very much just there. So, leopard geckos will typically breed in the summer, and the females can store sperm over the course of the breeding season and produce up to 3 clutches from 1 or 2 copulations. Just kind of stack them up in there. Females can lay like 6 to 8 clutches of 2 eggs at a time, which I think is kind of cool. They just come out like 2 at a time, so everybody's twins.
Everybody's twins.
Everybody's twins. So, it can take somewhere between 21 to 28 days after mating for the eggs to pop out. And then for the newborns to hatch from the eggs is anywhere between 35 and 89 days, which is a gigantic range.
Oh my god, that's such a... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So baby leopards, not leopards. Well, yeah, baby leopards come out of the egg. And they have an egg tooth, which is this calcareous tip at the end of the snout to help break out of the shell. You've probably seen this with other lizards and snakes and stuff on nature shows when they like poke their way out of the shell and there's like a film in there and they're like,
yeah, like little dinosaurs.
Like little dinosaurs, which they are. So their skin also will usually shed within 24 hours of hatching, just like humans, apparently.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the placenta.
I guess that's true-ish. So leopard geckos are also known to have temperature-dependent sex determination, which is interesting. So basically,
they don't have sex chromosomes.
Yeah. So like when they're incubated in predominantly cool temperatures, or very warm temperatures, they'll develop as females. But if they're like at medium temperatures, they'll be male, which is like kind of wild.
Yeah, that's how turtles are too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why turtles build their nests in like descending circles, basically, because the ones like on the outside will become one gender and the ones on the inside will become another gender. I did see.
Yeah, I was gonna say this next part is the most important note that we have here.
Yeah.
So the females that are born in low temperatures and high temperatures are different. So the females that are born in high temperatures are generally like more expressive hormonally and behaviorally, and they are scientifically described as hot females.
Hell yeah.
And I think they're in your area right now, if I saw correctly.
Hot leopard gecko summer.
Yeah.
I did read a thing that I thought was really interesting that was like, you could have one temperature for male, one temperature for female, and then there's also like a temperature that's both. And like, I almost kind of just want to, instead of talking about gender, just being like, so are you an 87 degrees or a 97 degrees, or are you either? Like, the three genders.
The 3 genders. I like this because I am reminded of a great idea for a band name a friend of mine had, which was Hot Singles in Your Area.
That is.
Oh my god.
It's a good name for a band. And then when people try to search for you, they are just bombarded with ads. So we're gonna go ahead and take a news break. Annie, do you want to tell us about the good gecko news out there?
Yeah, so unfortunately there's not a lot of like news about leopard geckos in general. I mean, I did find a small article that was basically just trying to figure out the intelligence of leopard geckos, which is hard to do in general, but they basically kind of said that they're not considered the smartest lizard. Which I feel is evident with mine. But I did find this really cool article that's just kind of more about geckos in general. As we said, our leopard geckos, they don't have adhesion abilities on their feet or anything like that, but most geckos do. And there is university, the Carnegie Mellon team are trying to build a robot that uses gecko adhesion to stick to the surface of things so that the robots could climb walls while they're wet, even or anything like that, and just climb walls in general. So this is something that I'm super interested in. It's like the bioengineering field, where you take something that's in the wild that evolution has, determined, and you try to kind of backtrack it to be able to figure out how we can use that in our machines and technologies. So they have made this kind of weird robot. It kind of looks like a starfish. And it can climb across virtually any surface without leaving behind a sticky substance. Because normally, they would have something on it. But it can stick to glass, acrylic, and stainless steel. And it can go on wet and dry conditions, and they can climb on 25-degree slopes and hold on to 51-degree slopes, but they can't move on 51-degree slopes.
Oh my god, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah. But they said that they would potentially use this for collecting and detecting pathogens on surfaces, thereby decreasing hospital infections, for instance. So they say that they use micro-pattern structures that allows this material to adhere to different surfaces, kind of like just tiny little bumps. And it says adhesion is enhanced through using a contact splitting effect that is like what it is observed in natural gecko adhesives. The key materials innovation here is the ability to pattern these microscale structures over large areas using diffraction grating arrays that you can order on Amazon. The diverse applications extend from robotics to electronics and even energy devices. So they have been calling it the gecko adhesion-based sea star crawler robot.
Sorry. Sea star crawler robot?
Yeah, so this is the Carnegie Mellon University. It's also called the gas crawler robot, for short. GASS.
The future is here.
Yeah, so you can look up a video of it walking on a surface. It's pretty cool. If you search that, and yeah, so it's just kind of something that's super cool that we can like take nature and kind of use its like structures and everything to try to help out human lives, instead of kind of the opposite, where we just kind of try to like steamroll nature into making us do what we want it to do. So yeah.
Is this machine gonna take? Is this like a Skynet situation? Like
no, I mean this machine has to be hooked up. Like if you look up a picture of it, it's
that's
like
how the Terminator started too.
It's like hooked up to like 50 wires as it like climbs up the surface.
Okay.
Obviously, this is the very kind of like beginning.
Do we need like a fake gecko robot? Like
just strap a machine to a normal gecko.
Yeah, I think.
But then that would be, they probably wouldn't treat them very well.
Yeah, maybe not. So, we as we said before, the native habitat of leopard geckos is these rocky, dry. I think I malfunctioned. Hold on, I'm thinking about that robot.
Take a moment, reprocess.
The rocky, dry grassland.
Yay!
Yes. So they like these semi-arid areas that have sparse vegetation. They like clay and sandy soils, and they like rocky habitats where they can like hide around in the rocks. Can you guys tell me what is your gecko environment like that you've created?
Oh yeah. Do you kind of wanna, Zanna? Do you kind of want to like go over, like, yeah, what's good for a leopard gecko habitat? How do you have it set up if you have them as a pet?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, when I first got Yoshi, I got, like, a 10-gallon tank, and I did, like, cocoa fiber. And, like, of course, you gotta have the hideouts and things like that. So with cocoa fiber, it is nice and kind of cushiony, but if your gecko has parasites, the parasites could stay inside the cocoa fiber, and then they would get parasites again.
Oh,
so I actually changed out the cocoa fiber to like this kind of nice carpet. So now
he's got a carpeted pad.
Yeah. Carpeted crib, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like now this is completely unnecessary, but I have a 40-gallon tank. With like a basking rock and like a massive hideout. He has like a Yoshi egg inside, which is super cool. It's so
that.
cute.
Can
yeah.
he go into the Yoshi egg?
Nah, it's just there. It's supposed to be a lamp.
Oh, that's
But I'm
so
like,
cute.
this is better. But yeah, so like 40-gallon carpet hideouts. Got him like a massive like fake tree branch so he can climb on it because my boy needs to exercise. He's getting a little chubby. But yeah, that's basically the setup. I got 2 heat lamps. Make sure it's nice and toasty.
I am kind of wondering, are you a beach or is it UVB light person, or are you not a UVB light person?
Oh, I just use like ceramic heat lamps. I just like roll up my windows so there's some kind of sunlight coming in.
Because I know like in the leopard gecko community, there's like some people that are like they don't need UVB, like that's silly, and then there are some people that are like, no, my leopard really likes UVB light. I used to have UVB light on my leopard gecko, but then it started to get really cold in our house, and so I had to replace it with another heat lamp because he was sad.
Aww.
But now he's better, so it's okay.
That's good.
But for my leopard gecko, I have like one of those Exoterra tanks, and I have a bioactive terrarium, so like it has dirt and like leaves that can like decompose in the dirt, and then it has isopods in the dirt, so they'll like eat his poop. So I don't have to clean his cage very often, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then, hideouts. He's got a little water dish. And then he has his feeding dish because otherwise he will not eat them because he does not understand when there's not like a white background behind him. But yeah. You said you feed yours mostly crickets, right?
I tried mealworms and he wasn't that interested, and like he was raised to like eat crickets, and like he got really good at eating them. So do you know about enigmas or like enigma geckos?
No, I don't think so.
So those are the geckos who require like extra attention and extra care. So like if you have a cricket in the tank, it's gonna try to eat it, but it completely misses and could eat like dirt and then think that it's food and doesn't register like, oh, this isn't edible. And so yeah, they require a lot of intention. And those are the geckos who look at you directly, and it's so cute.
Oh, I think that might be my leopard gecko. Because he does look at me directly. And mine is an albino gecko.
Oh yeah, yours is so cute. I like yours.
Yeah. So maybe that's why he can't. I mean, I do feed him like it's on top of a like pasta jar lid or a pasta jar lid. Because I don't want him to eat any of the dirt. So like I want it to be, and he is kind of an idiot and he doesn't know how to, so maybe I need to make sure that he doesn't do that because he's kind of a butthead.
He's a special boy.
He is a very special boy. All of my animals are very special.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, and they do need calcium as well. Do you?
Oh yeah, the calcium powder.
How do you calcium your gecko?
So like I mix that with like multivitamins, and put it inside of like a water bottle lid, and then he just eats it. He makes a mess, so it looks like he does cocaine in his cage, but he's getting his stuff.
And they need, I'm not sure if you have it, Nirav, do you have why they need calcium?
For their bodies.
Yes.
Good job, you're a pro at this.
Yeah. They don't make it themselves, and they need the calcium. And if you don't give them calcium, they can actually their bones become deformed.
Oh,
So you need
Yeah.
to be careful. Like their hands can like become like crunched up looking, basically, and their limbs can like twist the wrong way.
It looks broken too.
Yeah. So yeah, you do need to make sure to give them calcium. I also have mine in just a little cap, and he just eats it. And sometimes I'll sprinkle it on his food, but yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah.
So we've got a few vocab words left to get through, guys.
All right,
Okay.
I'm ready.
We gotta pull it together. Do you know nocturnal? I think.
Yes, at night.
At night, yeah.
At
They're
night.
primarily active
At night.
Yeah. Right. So
Uh-huh.
leopard geckos are commonly thought to be nocturnal, but some people, this actually is a point of dispute among scientists. They are. So some will say that they are nocturnal, which means, of course, that they are primarily active at night. But others assert that they are crepuscular.
Crepuscular.
Ooh, okay.
Crepuscular animals are active during the twilight hours when the sun is setting, and then sleep for the rest of the day.
And when the sun
That's my
comes up.
boy.
Yeah, and when the sun comes up as well. So there are actually a good number of animals that behave in this manner. Lions are one. They are primarily active in the early morning and in the evening, and then kind of sleep during the day and night. But anyway, they're also cathermal is the other kind of thing. So cathermal means that there is no pattern to what they're doing, and they just seem to randomly wake up and sleep with no real regular intervals of time between like meals or naps or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've found that like a lot of animals that I've had as pets that are nocturnal, like a lot of like cats or the crep.
Right. And house cats have kind of just diverged from the natural nocturnal ways of cats at this point.
Right. And so like I feel like your pets kind of pick up on when you are awake or like things like that. Because I've noticed Choopy, he's definitely, I usually feed him after his light goes off. So, that's his like nighttime, which is after like 8 p.m. because that's when he'll come out from underneath his rock. And he usually, or his bark enclosure, but he'll usually sleep almost all day. But I'm also gone almost all day. So like I'll usually open up the cage in the morning, give him water, and he'll kind of pop his head out to look at me. And then he'll go back in and sleep. And then in the afternoon I'll feed him. So I feel like I've kind of seen that the I can't freaking pronounce words. Crepuscular, thank you. I feel like I've seen that mostly with mine.
Okay, interesting. I like that the Nepalese biologist Yam Rawat writes, leopard geckos remain undetected in Nepal until 2016. This could be attributable to the secret nocturnal nature of the species.
Secrets!
They're secretly nocturnal.
Wait, they didn't detect them in Nepal until 2016? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's so weird.
It's because they're secretly nocturnal. So I'm telling you. So this is actually another point of contention among scientists in the academic community. Different sources will say that geckos live in loose colonies in the wild, and others will say they are solitary. It's kind of understood at this point that the myth that they are solitary creatures is sort of not true. It's kind of propagated by the pet industry.
Mm-hmm.
They do generally they do like to live with and without colonies, and will kind of move in and out of their colonies, but they are definitely not like they can just sit alone by themselves forever.
So I do know like you can have two male geckos in a tank. You just have to have a big tank. Like they just have to like kind of have their own area, but like they can live near to each other. But obviously being in the wild is very different than living in a tank.
Right, yeah. Like leopard geckos are one of the animals that you need to like spend some time with, because they're not solitary creatures. They need some, affection and care.
Yeah. I like to talk to Maya, and he acts like he listens, like he understands. And I'm like, oh, he's such a great listener. And then he goes to sleep.
That's what when I peek in on him in the morning, I'm always like, hello, you little baby boy. And he always just like looks at me, and I'm like, you're the best, and I love you, goodbye. And then he goes back to sleep. So.
Normally in the morning, like when I'm looking for Yelly, I'll just L one of her like 19 names, like Bebo or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're already into our habitat for humility here.
Yeah. So this is Habitat for Humility, which is basically us talking about kind of some of the bad things that people have done.
Well, just human relationships with them.
Yeah.
And which are generally bad.
Usually bad, but also, something positive that we're trying to do to do that. So as Nirav said, they're very, very popular pets. So it is nice in the sense that there have been creative a lot of variety in colors and patterns for them, because of having them be captive bred. So it's nice because they're not taking them out of the wild. They're, most leopard geckos that you're going to buy have been bred in captivity. It does mean that they can be a little inbred. So you do need to be careful about strains and everything like that. But they do come in a lot of very fun colors. So I based off of the picture that I saw of Fat Ass Yoshi, he looks like he's kind of like the normal morph where he's got a bunch of spots on him, and he's kind of yellow with like black spots, hence the leopard.
It kind of like blew my mind because like when I first got him, he had no spots whatsoever.
Aww.
And like it was just like literal rings around his body, and I'm like, okay, so you're gonna be like a striped kind of boy, but no, he became polka dot, and I'm like, look at you go, you're evolving. That's my boy.
That's my boy. He's growing up. How long have you had him?
So I got him when he was like 2 weeks old. So last year, January 12th is when I got him. So I consider that as his birthday. So he was like 2 weeks old back then.
Oh, we're both kind of relatively new.
Gecko
owners. Which, Nirav, did you say how long they live?
No.
Oh. They live for like 15, 20 years. They can.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's longer than I thought.
So if you're going to get a leopard gecko, you're going to have it for like at least 10 years. So keep that in mind.
A good chunk of your life, yeah. I'm going to be in my 40s when Yoshi's like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
No, he's going to live forever.
Absolutely, my heart and my soul.
He's going to pop out a Yoshi egg, and then an exact duplicate of him is going to pop out.
Yeah.
Which would be adorable. But my... Oh, God.
Oh, it's so cute. I love that.
I wish he sang like that. That would be very cute.
I'd be very happy.
And as I said, my leopard gecko is albino, so he's just kind of... He's like an orangish with yellowish kind of splotches. He doesn't have any real black on him. But he kind of has a stripy tail.
Okay.
And here, I'll resend the picture of his whole body to the chat so you can see him. But he basically has like here, I just sent it. Yeah. I have to like look at the picture he's basically kind of yellow. He's got some kind of off yellow splotches. And
I love that so much.
The tip of his tail is kind of whitish. And he also has, I forget specifically what it's called, but he has black eyes. Which leopard geckos normally kind of have like yellowish kind of cat looking eyes, and his eyes just look like little black orbs.
Oh, that's I believe mine as well.
It's the black
not
eyes.
mistaken,
It's called
yeah.
it's something like black orbitals or something like that. Like that has like some sort of name.
Black orbital.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
metal name. Like a metal band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. As it should be, because they are metal as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, fuck. Hey, sorry, I saw a meme. I need to close it.
Uh-oh.
In 1920, we took children out of the coal mines. In 2020, the most popular video game is Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines.
Just put them back
I
in the mines.
love
It's what
that.
they want.
Put them
so
back in there.
obviously.
Let them in. Okay. So, anyway, yeah. I guess we should go ahead and wrap up. So, do you have something happy to say about geckos?
Yeah, I was thinking I could kind of spout out a few cool little facts.
Yeah, please.
One is that they do make very good pets, as we've said. It's very hard to kill a leopard gecko. Not that you should try, but they're
Yeah, I've been trying for months.
they're kind of like the succulents of the gecko world.
Okay.
As Zanna said, they're like you really just need to give them their basic needs.
Not succulent as in you should cook and eat them.
No, the plant. But you basically just need to give them food and water and a place to hide, and they're pretty happy. They will bond to you, which is nice. Not exactly in the same way like a dog will, but they'll be like, "Oh, I feel comfortable with you," and that can be nice because they can kind of hang out on you, and just be there. They're not going to be like a cat, but they can be affectionate in their own way.
Yeah.
And whoa, sorry, my whole computer just like freaked out for a second. Sorry, that was like a weird Yoshi noise that I just made. They have evolved over time to be able to see colors in the dark. So they can they don't like we as humans need light to see specific colors. And they can see in the dark. It's basically kind of how it is. And they can also see light spectrums that we cannot see.
They can see
cool.
flurble?
They can see flurble.
Aww.
There's a lost color between orange and purple that we just can't access.
However, they cannot see the color red, so
that's a trade-off.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do love this line in this article, though, that says, "Whenever you see your leopard gecko staring at something, know that he's probably seeing some things that you can't," which is terrifying.
Like a ghost.
Yeah. Okay.
Are geckos one of those animals that can see ghosts, like cats?
Yeah, exactly. Oh. So it's looking at something. Think about that. And they do poop in like a corner.
Yeah,
usually.
They have like their own toilet, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty clean. They also eat their own shed, which is also clean.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen my leopard gecko shed. I know he has because he is bigger.
Nice.
But I have never actually seen him shed, and it's probably because he goes into his hut, he sheds, and then he eats it. So
yeah, I would say that they're living kind of like a net zero lifestyle.
Yeah. They can go 2 weeks without food.
Wow.
Also, not that you should do that.
Yeah, don't do that, but
and also, as we kind of say, they have what they call barking, which is what they do when they feel threatened, which is yeah, exactly like that. That's kind of like the
It sounds like Waluigi.
Yeah, exactly. And then I will end it by saying that they store calcium in their armpits.
Really?
Just like
I never knew that. Wow.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good way to remember them. Let's just for a moment, I'll try to. I think to take us out, we should all try to make a leopard gecko sound here.
All together at the same time.
Yeah, just see what that sounds like.
All right.
Okay.
On one or whatever.
Yeah. No,
Right.
3 is the third number.
No, I was gonna count down, but okay.
Okay, fine. No, count down.
3, 2, 1. Ah!
I think I might have done a dog. All right.
Close enough.
Yeah, dog. What is a gecko if not a small dog?
Exactly.
So thank you guys for joining us. We are going to be back next week, hopefully with a very special guest. If not, then the week after. But I've located a real animal professional to be on the show.
We're all animal professionals.
Yeah. Yeah. A friend of a friend is a zookeeper at the San Diego Zoo, so she has agreed to be on the show. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. It'll be very awesome. So, yeah, Zanna, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any final words for the mass audiences out there, the millions of people listening?
Yes, I am trying to figure out what Yoshi is gonna wear for a costume this year.
Oh my god.
He was the scarecrow last year. I gotta show y'all the picture. It was so cute.
Oh my god. I never even thought about the fact of outfits. Oh
yeah.
No.
So like the scarecrow outfit is meant for like bearded dragons, but I'm like, this is close enough for my boy. And so yeah, he got his own cowboy outfit too.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've seen the cowboy outfit.
My world has just opened.
It's so cute.
Yeah, make sure to accessorize your pets, everyone.
I want to give him like a top hat. That would be very cute.
Oh.
I think the best I've done with Ellie is like a tiny party hat.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, she did not like it. So anyway, yeah, let's wrap up and get out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next week. And did we come up with an outro yet?
I forgot what I said last week.
You said something stupid, like buzz off.
Oh, but
that's clever.
Buzz Alderaan, that's what it was.
Yeah, you said Buzz Alderaan.
Buzz Alderaan, everybody.
No, it's not. It's not Latin. Again, his name is Buzz Aldrin.
Nope. Buzz Alderaan, everybody.
Yeah, Alderaan is a Star Wars planet. I want to just like remind everybody these are two different things.
I just want to remind everybody to Buzz Alderaan. All right, bye.
Bye. We're like speaking like Estonian or something. Okay. Let's finish this. Hold on, I gotta release Craig back into the wild.